deprivation and fulfillment is what makes us do something rather than just ending ourselves once we achieve something good, something great. Just like how tennis, like top one of the best players, or even like rank one players in any fields, feel very despaired and disillusioned once they achieve their goal. So the self improvement is good just until you don't give everything into it, because you'll never ever get fulfilled once you start chasing a goal that will very likely last only a couple of weeks, and you'll just end up being the same. So I personally, I was just like thinking about this and realized that deprivation and fulfillment, this cycle could be seen as what makes a human human, what makes us function. Like it's the willpower, if you call it. It's the kind of power that it's the kind of power that makes us keep on going without getting exhausted and without seeking for any validations or for a more purpose, any kind of purposes. And I think it's just deeply rooted into our instinct, in a sense, to keep seeking for something to achieve. Whether it could be a goal, it could be something very insignificant to most of people, but even though those we just call it like those unemployed people, un- just like myself, who's just trying to study hard right now. Like unemployed people might seem like they are not doing anything, but they are kind of achieving their own goals in their own ways, but not getting validated or getting valued, gets any values in human society, in our society. So my point being, I just wanted to throw this question to you guys as well. Like, do you see this as a hope? Like, do you see this as something positive or a curse, like a never-ending cycle that we should one day, like or humans will one day transcend? Like, we will escape from this cycle, like fundamentally, via maybe transhumanism. I mean, it's a little bit way too sci-fi in that sense, but I just find this very interesting because I was reading a book like around this. There were two characters arguing whether this deprivation and fulfillment is a curse or a hope. Um, and I find both arguments very compelling and convincing. But the latter one, seeing this as something we should escape, is kind of dangerous in a sense, because that's also part of being your goal. Like you are seeking this goal, you are seeking for an escape that, because you see this as something something like a curse. Like I said, okay, I'm just like regurgitating my ideas, but what I'm trying to say is that I don't know if we humans can ever, like, if we humans are ever designed to escape this cycle. It's the raw power, like raw willpower that's naturally given to us, and it sometimes really seems like you you can never escape it, since one so the thing about transhumanism, in my opinion, is that like you once you get outside get rid of your body, let's say you do something to your brain in order to keep on getting fulfilled in a way, then you are not you anymore. Like you lose yourself by being fixed. So you are kind of not being fixed, you're just dying in that sense. I mean, in that at that moment, and the real you plus something else that we never will never know is now created. So it's scary in a sense, but I don't know if it's like I don't know what to say if someone comes up to me and asks me about this kind of question. So I don't know if you any of you guys have an answer to this? Like seeing this cycle of deprivation and fulfillment as a curse. I mean, what can I say, man? What can I say? Because I also would have been chasing a goal that really got me thinking. Like, is this the kind of deprivation? Am I actually lack of this, or do I want this because I don't have this? I mean, it's not that it's important, since at the end you want something so bad, and you can't have it. Then you like the only options you have is to like you leave it, and you just give it up and live with the burden inside you that you gave it up, and you'll never be able to even try again, since you gave it up once, and it's going to be way much more difficult for you to like go back and try to build, try to even reach the point where you were. And the other option is just keep on trying. I said this about this keep on trying method, I mean, mindset before. And I honestly don't know still. I don't have a clear, crystal clear answer to this. I mean, solution to this, whether just shut up and keep on going, because at the end, you will never get any answers. You will never get an answer to what you're seeking for until you achieve it. So telling these young athletes or those people who are chasing their own dreams and goals that it's nothing, bro. Like you'll end up with nothing, and you're just chasing this. You are just inside this self improvement slash deprivation and fulfillment cycle that will never end, and you might even be depressed and disillusioned about the reality. Isn't actually helping them at all. It's just reminding them what the truth is about this universe. But like it's they'll have to get there in order to get that answer. It's not something that you just know it theoretically, like know it just text by text. You just read it and you just understand it, and now I don't want it, kind of thing. You got to go through all that shit, and you all like you should get it in order to be in that place where you can say, oh, you know what, I tried it, I even got it, but it was nothing, you know. Like not just objectively it looks good in image. You get what I mean, right? Like those people who are like skinny as hell. Like let's say if I say, oh, gym is nothing, like I try, but it's not my thing. Well, no, actually it's okay. That was a very bad analogy. But let's say some skinny winny dude, like 100 pounds, comes up and like say gym is nothing, like look, like physics doesn't matter, and you just got to work on yourself in different ways. It's not very compelling in a sense, but also like it's all about message, not messenger. So also you can take that as serious if you want to, but my point being at the end, you really got to go through all those things by yourself. Like most importantly, no one has the answer. Like I realized I want to get this so badly, but it's keep failing. I don't see any improvements, and I'm in the same. I feel like I'm in the same position every single day. But you can cry about it. You can genuinely be so frustrated to the point you tear up alone in your room, because you know for a fact that not a single soul in this planet will give you an answer that will satisfy you, because at the end you are the one who should actually do it. Like you understand that that's also reason why you can kind of seek for help, because you know at the end you can have a good conversation with your parents or your close friends about this kind of problems that you're dealing with, but at the end you got to do it. You got to do it regardless. You got to do it regardless of feeling this defeated, like feeling like you can get consolidation, should we call it, reconcile. No, reconcile is like no. Okay, consolidations or kind of like you can encourage yourself, but like even if it takes years, months, like it doesn't matter, man. Like you got to do it. I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's the only answer that you have. You either do it and get till the end, like go through it all and get to the point where you think that will satisfy your that will fulfill you at the end, um and get disappointed, or you might not even get disappointed at the end, because you'll be much more confident and you have this ego that you push till it worked, and I'm proud of it, you know. Or you can just leave it. I'm keep on saying that giving up, giving anything up is just bad, but I really am not that kind of person who will just always tell you to go for it. I think you should give up when you clearly don't see any improvements, but also that contradicts with what I just said about just like you gotta go for it, because it really is like you never know until you make it, and that sucks because it really feels like the results are everything but you can value, you can get things out of. I'm starting a lot in this video. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't been talking for a while, and like not even self monologue. I was just like so frustrated at this. I just couldn't even speak. I just couldn't even think about anything else but that thing. And man, it sucks. Like it really sucks when you have something going on. I mean, you have this, like you want to do this as good as you. I mean, you want to like succeed in this, succeed in this, and you want to reach to the point where you think is very honorable and being very skillful at it. You try it every single day. You try it like a crazy dude, but you don't get the result that satisfies you, and you can't tell anyone about this. Like you just genuinely just can't. And also, even after you realizing that this is just you being like lacking of something inside you, and like you're in this phase of deprivation, so you are seeking for this achievement, this goal, but you know at the end it's not gonna like suffice you, because you genuinely feel if you want something so badly, it genuinely makes you feel like if you just have that one thing, your life is just gonna be like all good, like your life is done, everything's gonna be so well, like everything's gonna end up like so well. So it makes you like our brains keep on fantasizing the goal. That's what I'm trying to say. So it gets even harder to just give up and move on. But I guess again at the end, I think we all should just keep on going if you genuinely believe in consistency, because I'm sure most of people gave up before hitting 10 years. Like doing something consistently for 10 years, just showing up every single day for 10 years. I don't think like I think it's very rare. Like I don't even think I ever did something consistently for 10 years other than, just like basic things like breathing. Um so yeah, I digress a lot in this video. I wanted to talk about is deprivation and fulfillment, this cycle is a curse or a way of human survival. But I ended up talking about my own thing, which is just kind of pointless in a sense. So let me know what you guys think about this. I've been thinking about this a lot. I did my own research. But I don't know. I think it really depends on how you perceive our human minds and how we humans should survive, should live. It also depends on what you believe on, what you believe in. And I honestly view this as just as a technique, like a just a survival method, like a skill that we humans had to develop on from the primitive ages, like when we were apes. Like the solely purpose is just to survive and prosper. So I think everything, a lot of human psyche started off in very basic ways, and now it's much more sophisticated and complex in like society we are living in right now. So things just don't seem to match. Um, yeah, things just don't seem to match a lot, especially since the evolution takes millions of years. It'll never catch up with the speed of our human society developing and being much more sophisticated in a sense. So yeah,